What is up, you guys? It's Chris here. In today's video, I'm going to share with you 9 tips that are going to help you start a YouTube channel. Using these steps has helped me build a full-time income on YouTube in less than 1 year. So grab a pen, grab some paper, get ready to take some notes because I'm about to show you how you can build a YouTube channel and start making a lot of money from it. Now, before we get started, it is impossible for me to literally put every tip that I have for you into a single video. So to help you out, I went ahead and put together a free checklist that you can check out by clicking the link down in the description or visiting tubemarketing101.com. That's tubemarketing101.com. There I have a free checklist called 15 Secrets to Earning Money on YouTube, even with a small following. So be sure to go check it out. I'll be sure to put a link down in the description. So the first thing that you need to do before you even start your YouTube channel is you need to choose a topic. And it needs to be a topic that you like, a topic that you enjoy, because you're going to be creating video after video after video on that topic. So if you like the topic and you enjoy doing the research on the topic, it's not going to seem like work when you're putting all your videos together. Another thing to keep in mind while you are choosing a topic is you want to be sure that the topic is trending up. And one way that you can tell that your topic is trending is by going to Google Trends. So go to google.com/trends and actually put in your niche in the search box. After you press enter, be sure to change the box from web search to YouTube search. And then also look at the specific graphs. I like to look at graphs for 90 days, 12 months, and 1 year. In each of the graphs, make sure that the line happens to be going up and not going down. This is going to give a good indication that there is interest in your niche and is not necessarily going to go anywhere anytime soon. When choosing your topic, you also want to keep in mind who your ideal audience or who your ideal viewer happens to be. Whether it's stay-at-home moms, whether it's millennials, whomever you're talking to, you need to create content talking directly to them because you will be able to cater the information to that specific group. And then don't worry if you don't necessarily know who your target audience is going to be, because when you start creating videos and you start putting them out on YouTube, you can then go back and read the analytics and see just who is watching your videos. So question to you, what is something that you love? What is something that you enjoy? Let me know down in the comments and I will let you know if it's a good idea to start a YouTube channel on it or not. The next step in creating your YouTube channel is you need to create a hit list of video ideas. One of the biggest questions that I get when it comes to creating videos is, where do I get all of the video ideas? And it's kind of a weird question to me because there's literally thousands of video ideas that are out there ripe for the picking. So when you are first starting off, it's going to be a little difficult to be able to pinpoint what's a good video idea and what's not a good video idea. So a good way to combat this is to create a long list of video ideas called a hit list. This is going to contain 50 to 100 video ideas for you to look at anytime you want to sit down and start creating your new video. One of the biggest problems that new YouTubers fall in when they're trying to create videos is that they spend too much time doing research and not enough time shooting, editing, and posting. So by creating a hit list, you won't waste your time trying to figure out what to create a video about. You can just sit down, scan your list, find something that is interesting, and roll with it. The next thing that you need to have a successful YouTube channel is to lightly tap that like button. I say lightly tap it because I'm not going to be responsible for any broken keyboards or broken monitors just from smashing the like button. So go ahead and just tap it. Okay, so for real now. So the next thing that you need in order to start your YouTube channel is a camera and lighting. Contrary to popular belief, you do not need super expensive equipment in order to start your YouTube channel. 9 times out of 10, the best camera that you possibly have could just be your smartphone. So if you have a phone that has been created within the last 2 to 3, maybe even 4 years, chances are it can create better video content than a lot of good DSLRs. Now, when it comes to lighting, there are a few ways that you can get around not having to buy expensive lighting equipment. The first one is to just go outside. When it's nice and sunny outside, or if there's a nice overcast, this is the perfect light that you can use to start creating your videos. The only downside is the fact that you are kind of dependent on when the light is available for you to go out there and start shooting. So another cheap alternative is to just go to a local hardware store, buy some really bright, cool colored lights, have a couple of them set up directly on you and then turn the camera on. A lot of times, even a camera that's not the greatest in the world can be greatly improved if it has enough light. So do your camera a favor and get enough light for it to really perform well and get your YouTube videos out on the internet. In fact, to help you out, I will put a link down in the description and show you every piece of equipment that I use to shoot each one of my YouTube videos. The next step into building your YouTube channel is you need to schedule your videos. Now, when I say schedule, I don't necessarily mean just schedule a time when you want the video to be posted. I mean actually schedule the time that you're going to plan your video, schedule the time that you're going to shoot your video, edit it, and then finally have it available to be uploaded to YouTube. By doing this, you will be able to post more videos consistently. If you don't have some type of schedule or deadlines that you set for yourself, then you will never actually get anything done. I do recommend that you post at least one video per week around the exact same time. And if you can do 2 or 3 videos a week, go for it. Just whatever you do, do not sacrifice quality over quantity. A lot of people on YouTube will tell you that you just need to post more, and just keep posting. And even though there is a little bit of truth to that, in my opinion, by posting quality content over the span of time, people are going to be able to rewatch it over and over again versus you sacrificing quality just to meet some type of specific video quota. Now, the next thing that you are going to want to do to create your YouTube channel is you need to do that, actually start the channel. So go to youtube.com and sign in. Now, one thing that I do recommend after you create your YouTube channel is to add a banner to your channel page. You can do this 100% for free by visiting a site called canva.com. They have templates there, YouTube templates, that you can take and change the colors, change the wording, change the font, whatever you want to do to customize it for your particular channel. And then you download it and upload it to YouTube, and you got a nice, beautiful banner. Also, be sure to fill out the About section. You want to put information in the About section about who you are, why you're creating the YouTube channel, and what kind of value are you going to provide to the particular topic that you're going to be covering. This way, you give people an indication that you are not going anywhere. You want to create content to as many people as you possibly can, and this will encourage people to subscribe to your channel because they see that you're going to be creating content on a regular basis. The next step is to shoot and edit your video. Now, this is a tough one because a lot of people hardly get past this particular step. So my suggestion is to just get something out there. No matter what it is, create it, post it before you even think about it so that you can at least get over that hurdle of posting videos. And the reality is, if this is your first time creating a video, it's probably going to suck. In fact, go check out my first video. On second thought, don't check out my first video. The biggest hurdle you need to get over is actually uploading the video. And then once you finally upload the video, maybe months or even years later, you can go back and look at that first video and think about how far you've come. Now, when it comes to editing your video, unless you can really shoot your whole video in one shot, you're probably going to need to edit it a little bit and cut out a few things. Things that I would suggest that you cut out are your ums and your ahs, and maybe when you're looking to the side, or whatever it happens to be. You want to make sure that you keep your video nice and tight. Make sure that you're not rambling on other stuff that doesn't have to do with your particular topic, and take out the dead air because you want to make it interesting and engaging. Now, the program that I use personally is called Final Cut Pro. Now, it's a bit of a pricey program, and I don't recommend it if you don't have the money to invest in it now, because there are other types of free options out there. For example, if you have a Macintosh computer, you can use a program called iMovie, which is kind of like a stripped down version of Final Cut. Or if you have a Windows machine, you can use Windows Movie Maker, another very good program that you can use that are both 100% free. The next thing that you will need to start your YouTube channel is when you're posting your video, you need to come up with a very good thumbnail and a very good description. And here, I cannot stress this enough. The thumbnail is everything. You can create the most awesome, most amazing video ever created, but if your thumbnail sucks, no one's gonna click on it and no one's gonna be able to watch it. What I find is that a lot of new YouTubers go through all of the process of planning and scripting and shooting their videos, then they finally get them and then they edit them and then they post them online and they're super happy about what their video looks like, and then they use a really bad thumbnail. They might use like 3 minutes to create the thumbnail, or worse, they use those system generated thumbnails that YouTube provides. That is not what you want to do. You want to actually take time, think through what you want your thumbnails to look like. Another no-no when it comes to your thumbnails is don't just take your title and put it into the thumbnail. Your thumbnail is basically a spot for you to have some free expression. You can actually get a little clickbaity with it as well. When it comes to creating a very good thumbnail, I have found to somehow visually represent the results of what your video is going to show your viewers into the thumbnail. And if you're going to use words, use very few of them, no more than 3 to 5 words. Because as people are scrolling, your mind doesn't have time to read more than 3 or 5 words. If it's too many or it's too hard to read, your potential viewer is just gonna keep scrolling. And another tip when it comes to your thumbnail is to make sure that it passes the small test. And what I mean by that is while you're creating your thumbnail is nice and big on your computer screen. But what you need to do is you need to shrink it smaller and smaller and smaller. And when you shrink it and you have a hard time reading it, chances are your potential viewers are gonna have a hard time reading it. The next tip is to like, comment, and share your own video. Now, this one might seem a little weird, but after you have posted your video, it's probably not going to get very many views, especially if you're a very new channel. But if you go ahead and watch your video a couple of times over, then maybe if you have multiple Gmail accounts, log into those accounts and watch the video as well. Be sure to like it and comment on the videos. Trust me, when you are first starting off, every little bit helps. Also, be sure to share the video with your family members, share it with friends, share it with colleagues, have them watch the video and recommend that they like and comment, and maybe share it on their social media feeds. You may not get a ton of views from this, but it will help in giving you a kickstart to a lot of your videos. It will add something that is called social proof. Now, typically, if you had a video that had maybe 5 or 6 views versus a video that had 50 or 60 views, typically more people are going to end up clicking and watching it just because it happens to have more than the 5 or 6 views. And that's what's called social proof. People see that other people are watching the video, so it must be good. And even though that may not particularly be the most fair thing in the world, it's 100% true. The next step in starting your YouTube channel is to rinse and repeat and be consistent. So a lot of the steps that we've gone over, you just need to go ahead and do them all over again with each new video that you post. And you must be consistent. Once you start to become dependable and people know that you're creating good content, then they are going to continue following you. I guarantee you, rinse and repeat this consistently and you are going to see growth. I don't think I've ever seen a situation where someone's creating good content week in and week out and doing it consistently and did not see any growth. As I mentioned before, these are really the best tips that you can use to really get your YouTube channel started off on the right foot. But as we mentioned, it's impossible to put every tip in here. So if you want to get a little more detailed, if you want to get a little more nuanced about how you can really squeeze every dollar out of YouTube, squeeze every, new subscriber out of YouTube, be sure to go check out my checklist down in the description, or you can visit it at tubemarketing101.com. That's tubemarketing101.com. The name of the checklist is the 15 secrets to earn more money on YouTube, even with a small following. So be sure to go download it right now, tubemarketing101.com. I'll be sure to put a link down in the description. So what questions do you have about starting your YouTube channel? Is there anything that is stopping you? What is preventing you from going out there and creating that very first video? Let me know down in the comments and I'm gonna try to hype you up to get you on the bandwagon. You need to get your business started right now. So again, let me know down in the comments what's preventing you from starting your channel. As with all of our videos, we put a ton of research in them. So if you found any value in this video, please smash that like button. And if you haven't already, please be sure and subscribe, as well as tick the bell icon next to it so that you don't miss any future videos that we drop on the channel. And I will catch you all later. As always, a lot of thought As always, a lot of thought and also be sure to, this because you do not want to sacrifice quality. The next step in creating your YouTube channel is you need to create, what is it?